on the back, into the flow on the back.
You now need to feel you gotta be nice for me. Be nice to me because there are cameras watching.
This is just so unfair. You know, guys, every time I see Mpho and Libo, I'm like, gosh, when is this emotional blackmail going to end? Should I call it emotional blackmail or should I call it spiritual blackmail? I don't know what to call it. Relationship blackmail, gender blackmail. I don't know, but there is a big blackmail that is going on between Libo and Mpho. I don't know if anybody's seeing it the way I see it, but I'm going to be sharing the conversation that actually happened between Mpho and Libo, and then when I'm done with it, maybe you guys might give me a better understanding of what is really happening, because I personally don't understand a thing. Okay, we're going to be talking about it, but guys, if you're new to the channel, you know the tradition here. We say thank you first, and then we say thank you for coming in here if you're coming in here for the first time. If you are a returning family member, welcome back to another review episode of the Bbmzansi. Guys, I talk about reality shows in my channel, and if these are the kind of things you like, please hit on the red subscribe button right now to be a part of this community, and of course join the conversation on what's going on the Big Brother show. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that YouTube would always alert you every time I share new content, so you don't miss out on any of the updates in this channel. Guys, let's just talk about this Libo and Mpho thing, because I feel this is something we should talk about, right? If anybody, and for anybody that comes into this show or probably just watch this program for the very first time, I mean, the conclusion will be very fast, and the conclusion will be, oh my god, it looks like Libo is actually like messing up with Mpho. But guys, it's the other way around. For me, I personally feel like Mpho is a mastermind when it comes to manipulating people's minds. And I mean, Libo is just a prey, and I don't know, but I just feel in my heart that I pray somebody liberates him. I pray somebody like Vino, his friend, comes to talk some sense to him. I pray from the things that he said in this conversation that he might actually receive sense from his own words and probably work on the things that he said he was going to work on. So guys, there was this conversation between Libo and Mpho this morning, and the conversation was all around. It was just from Mpho anyway. Mpho came in, and when they were in the bed, Mpho just jumped into this conversation about BU, and she said something about BU asked her a very funny question, and BU asked her if him and Libo were still officially together or officially not together, and she was like, they're friends. And so I didn't know why, because we all know that question. We know BU actually asked that question. We know Mpho has actually been talking with Ntabio and actually confessing that BU has been kind of acting very weird and touchy around her. So, I mean, in the limelight at which Mpho brought the conversation was what made me feel like there's something twisted happening here. Anyway, according to Mpho, she feels that the reason why BU and some of the other housemates in the house are talking to her and talking about them is because Libo is the person who goes around the house talking about her to all the other housemates. And guys, at the point I was like looking at it like, okay, I mean, this is a normal thing. If you have a relationship with anybody, you're supposed to talk about your partner to your friends. I mean, there's no relationship that doesn't have this kind of thing. So I personally don't know what Mpho is actually talking about, but I feel like she's feeling guilty. She feels like maybe the housemates are going to call her out for using Libo. I don't know, but we just saw Mpho after talking about that. She was like, you know, she broke down. She was crying. She said Libo was asking for the camera, that, you know, everything that Libo was doing, things saying and all that was just because of the camera, that, you know, they're in the game. I was just tired. I was just tired. I was tired though. I was like, what is this baby girl talking about, please, for God's sake? I mean, if we look at these two people, who has been looking at the camera? Who has been playing a script? Who, guys, please? Can you tell me who is playing a game between Libo and Mpho? Because when she said that, I was mad, I was angry, I was like, and then I now saw Libo in his soft skinned human nature type of person. consoling Mpho, telling her it's going to be okay, it's going to be fine, that the problem is he doesn't know how to navigate himself around her, but he's going to try his best to stop everything, conversations, everything about Mpho in the house. Maybe if he needs him to drop the ball, he's going to drop the ball hot and hard. And then Sister Mpho went forward to say, you know what, I'm letting you go because I want you to play your game, to pursue other things that you want to pursue in the house. When she said that, I was like, what other thing is this guy pursuing in the house? Is it because of the massage you really give Libo that is bringing up this conversation? Because I personally know Mpho is this kind of person who is a very jealous type. Now, I don't understand the game she's playing. You don't want this guy, and you still want to lock him up. You don't want any other person to have him. You don't want him to be free to mingle with others. Like, I don't know what is Mpho's problem, but the manipulation is crazy and it's as annoying as, like, I'm so livid. I'm so livid. I really feel Libo is just being messed with, and I am praying in my heart that he survives eviction come Sunday, because I don't know, at the back of my mind, I just feel like Mpho is playing a game. Maybe she feels like Libo is going to be going home. You know, she's talked about a lot of things. She has made some funny comments that I am looking at as very suspicious. I'm gonna go and do my research and come back and give you guys more updates on what I think, the game I think Mpho is actually playing. But whatever game she's playing, it's a dirty one, it's a dangerous one, and it's something I don't like. Because I personally feel like if Mpho was actually a guy that's doing this to a girl, I'm very sure social media would have dragged the hell out of that person by now. But you know, you guys, everybody's hailing, oh, you know, like, I'm like, okay, it's like you guys are not seeing the manipulation. I don't know if it's a game, but whatever it is, it sucks that she actually has to play with this guy's emotion, because this guy truly likes, let me not even use love now, Libo truly likes this girl, worships her, and she's just using it against him, and I'm very angry. Anyway, away from this true, because I've told you guys, I get very angry, I get very upset when I talk about Mpho and Libo. I'm sorry for all the fans of the Libo and Mpho ship, but whatever that thing is, I don't think it's a ship, I don't think it's even a boat, I don't think it's a canoe, I don't think it's a cup, it's just there. Like there, I mean, 1 minute they're talking about being friends, next they're talking about a relationship, next minute it's just like this. It's been like this from the beginning, and I mean, we all know who is making it that way. Okay, guys, so moving away from them, guys, Libo we're still celebrating Zeno's birthday. Biggie actually brought a cake for Zeno to spice up his birthday. Some meetings, some vouchers, some shopping from the housemates, and they were actually debating on how to go about their shopping, whether to use more 50%. So many conversations going on. And guys, something funny also happened. Venice was looking for one of her stuffed toys. I don't know if there's a thief in the house now. And moving away from that, guys, we saw the housemates actually, decorate their party, their party place. And yet again, I saw Sister Ntabio tie rapper. Sister Ntabio, what's your problem? I don't understand. Have you run out of clothes? Like, I don't understand this African setting Ntabio is bringing to the show, but I don't know if anybody's seeing. I don't know if it makes somebody feel some type of way. Whatever, guys, just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. But I don't know, but I've been having a laughing moment. I've been having a loud time trying to deal with this housemates and all the things, the shenanigans we're bringing in. One thing I really know is I kind of hate Mpho's gimmicks. Like, her shenanigans are just so yucky. So guys, still on this manipulation game, I thought to bring up this conversation that happened between Gashwan and Ntabio. Guys, you remember the video where I shared Norman actually telling Gashwan what's been happening in the house and how Mpho is actually misleading Ntabio. Ntabio has been his deputy for week 4. And so I kind of like the way Gashwan gets to attend to matters of importance. So he sat Gashwan and Ntabio were sitting down in the HOH. And guys, Gashwan spilled it to Ntabio. I mean, just the way it is. I love the way this guy talks about things. Guys, listen up to what Gashwan actually said.
In my eyes, you seem to be manipulated.
Okay.
So, like, this guy doesn't beat around the bush. he said it the way it is. So it looks like Mpho is manipulating you. And guys, the surprise for me was hearing Interview say she knows, and she knows she cannot be misled. She knows she can't inherit anybody's anger. She's not the type of person that inherits people's anger, friendship, and all that. And so when Interview was saying all that, like trying to explain why she is where she is, with the manipulating game that Mpho has been playing, I kind of found it very amusing that Interview will say she understands that she's being manipulated. Anyways, I don't know, but there's just something really, there's a strong aura that Mpho actually carries around. Like, it looks like most of these housemates are like kind of intimidated by her presence, or kind of easily brainwashed by her presence. I don't know, but she really has some superpowers. We need to give that to her. So guys, when we look at this housemates, and the housemates that have been strategic and the ones that have not been strategic, when we look at this housemates, guys, who do you think is the most strategic housemate in the Big Brother and Zansi show? In fact, right now, I don't mind betting, predicting who the next winner of the Big Brother and Zansi show is. Guys, if you're from South Africa, you've been watching the Big Brother show, can you predict for us? If this was Big Brother Niger, I would have been able to predict who the winner is going to be, but I know the dynamics might be different, so I'm not going to predict. I'm going to be leaving it to you guys. Let me know who you think is the most strategic housemate in the Big Brother and Zansi show. Is it Venice? Is it Tato? Is it BU? Guys, talking about manipulators, I think BU is, but he's actually, his superpowers is surrounded around the ladies. So who do you think is the most strategic? Venice, BU, Tato, Norman, Yoli, Gashwan? Like, you guys, who do you think is the most strategic housemate in the Big Brother and Zansi show? I'd really like to hear your thoughts on that. Guys, literally, there's been so much happening. Party Saturdays are for parties, and guys, I'm gonna turn up as usual, rocking and driving and dancing with his housemates at the Saturday night party. You guys want to stick here, you want to remain here, you want to be here for my next update. If you haven't subscribed, please do that right now. Guys, I'm going to see you all very soon as I bring you more highlights on the Big Brother and Zansi show. For now, take care and be good.